Hello, my name is Steph. Welcome to your mystery message. If you've decided to click and stay, I am grateful for you for being here and for those that like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's dig in. We're going to pick a scroll, add on some oracle cards, and we have Ghost Tube Seer here kick in for any visual inspirations that may further inspire. Overall, please do receive a release freely. Let's go. All right, if you'd like to take a moment to close the eyes, cleansing the palette of your perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of anyone here at any time. May you meet a message with meaning. Let's go. Your mystery message. There we go. You know the drill. If any shapes or symbols stand out and speak to your psyche and psychic senses, please feel well to comment below. Drop an emoji, all that kind of good stuff. Interesting. And then we got it looks like a lighthouse up here. There's water. And we've got a lot of water here. Earth and water, something about on shore. Okay, I'm going to dig in here for this mystery message. I feel like I'm in a compass. There's a man stepping forward. It's a male energy. Also something about a certain kind of bird. What is this bird? They have a longer beak. Okay, so now I'm seeing this as the Maid of the Mist. If you're in the Niagara Falls area, big old boat that goes through the falls, lots of mist. Maybe something is coming out of the water of emotions, or of what is that? Some sort of experience, experience that you're having or going to be having. And some sort of energy. It might even be a guide. I think you're meeting a guide. Meeting a guide is what's going on here. Meeting your guide. If you've already met your guide, I have a feeling that they're going to just come through even clearer or differently. Thus far, there's something about the birds. Feel like something's been cleaned up on Earth. You've done some sort of work here on Earth. Like, this is what it's for. Your focus, your intuitive focus, your feminine energy, even if I may, because the black cat's bringing me into like Lilith energy. And you can see here there's a body covered in purity of white. There's something you have done here on Earth. What's this? Boundaries, Sheila Nagig. You've exposed something about yourself, heart opening, heart healing. Okay, so because of the work, sorry if I'm all over the place, but you're here, so thank you, this mystery message. The work that you're doing, the spiritual work, intuitive work, whatever the case may be, what you're doing, how you're doing it is working and is making change here on Earth, maybe unseen. If anyone's looking for like instant gratification, right? If you're painting a wall, you can see it. There's something that you might be doing on a level that's unseen, and in lieu, this guide or this very large masculine presence is going to be coming through very tangibly somehow, just to say thank you, because it's for the earthly experience. All of the things are for the earthly experience. It's not to escape the earthly experience. It's for the earthly experience. And there's some sort of recognition that you're receiving. What's this? Okay. Let's continue on. I'm in here. I feel like I'm in an airport hangar or some sort of building with many doors. It's a very liminal space. There's something about your space, your intuitive space, even intellectually, if I may, because I'm seeing the doors and windows, like intellect, intuition, intellect, intuition, but the whole space is imagination, if like using that trifecta. We have here change with the werewolf and loneliness with Lemire. You might be in a space where, like, in between friends, if I may. What kind of friends? Because of the change that you've been going through, something about the power, but you are finding others, or others will be finding you. Because it's like I'm seeing a bucket with a crystal in it, but in this bucket is water, and these natural forces, I'm not saying it's true, but I'm saying the way I'm seeing it and the way I'm sensing it, with this earthly bucket, this water, this crystal or stone, and something about the sun and the moon, like all of these things, and it naturally navigates. And I think this is, it's like, okay, like see here, it's almost like some sort of pure form of your essence. Others, you join that purity. Something has been purified through the change. That doesn't mean it was a pretty process, but you did it. This is giving me hangman vibes. And if you've seen this scroll before, you know I tend to like, almost like if there's any envy around you, or like Wicked Witch of the West, but I'm seeing oil cans like in the Wizard of Oz, but they're on the head. No, I apologize, they're not oil cans, they are funnels. You know, like if you're going to put oil in your car and you would use one of those funnels. So more information, because it's on the top of the head, more information. There's also more remembering coming towards you. This is not a remembering of only this reality. This is almost like maybe even remembering dreams, because if this energy or entity, this guide comes through, so there's two ways that I'm seeing it. One, it's like there's a person on a street that says something to you. They stand out and they say something to you, like, oh, thank you. But I don't know, there's something about them, like you'll know that that person is in an almost like a soul walk-in for that guide to physically say something to you. Thank you. And thank you is the word. For others, it's like in a dream state. And you remember the dream. Sorry, I don't know why I like blanked out there for a moment. I'm going to keep this message short and sweet today, believe it or not. Like, I'm actually going to keep to my words. We have All Hallows Eve and Graveyard. All Hallows Eve. Call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your might through the ground. Okay, so, thank you. This howl. You're calling about a change. It's being heard. It's being heard. If there's a certain part of your heart that feels like there's whispers and you feel lonely, like, well, maybe, I don't know what it is, but if it's your part of the Scry story, you'll receive it. If not, thank you for holding space for others. But there's finding like a new crew, and they are actually also waiting for you. So it's like there's a knowing. There's a knowing, because there's something indicating the change. There's something about this focus. All Hallows Eve. Call upon the voices that stir your senses. This is like that whispering. There's a thank you coming forward. And in the graveyard, it's like with this focus of whatever it is that you have mummified, adorned, admired, almost like had service for, this part of yourself, or the experience of, is being put to rest. It is resting in peace. Allow it to rest. There is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end and acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. There's 3 here, and let's say this is you stepping forward. And there's 3 here, but this is you laying to rest. These 3, it's like the 3 wise men, or the 3 gifts of spirit come towards to give in honor of you, in honor what you've accomplished. And in lieu, you get to, I don't want to say it in like such a way like you get to meet this guide, but maybe it's a new guide, getting a new guide. Last but not least, we have here Skull of Light, illumination. Skull of Light, while by allowing something, a portion of your existence to rest in peace. And it's because of that ceremony of self that brings about the change. And it's like when I was talking about maybe like different friend zones, like in what's that saying? You can be amongst friends or be amongst other people. You're not alone, but you're lonely. And this is flipping to you're not alone and you're not lonely. I think I butchered that, but hopefully you know what I mean. So I want to say congratulations because I'm seeing bugles, those like really long horns being sounded. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for scrying with me. I will see you again soon, and I will be continuing on with the signs. Until next time, your presence warms my haunted heart.